Hi everyone, welcome to Healing Journeys. My name is Christelle Ahia. Here I'll share content related to indigenous knowledge systems and specifically African knowledge systems, and also with some inputs from the African diaspora. Why ancestral healing is interesting for you, why you may want to invest your time, resources in ancestral healing. What does it mean? How you can know that you need it, how you can benefit from it. Maybe these are some questions that you ask yourself. Well, as you can see from my background here, we are still like at the end of winter, ready to enter spring, at least for us in the part of the northern hemisphere. If you are on the other side of the globe, well, it will come as well. So it's never too late or too soon to watch this video. And winter has been this time when we left behind what we don't want to carry on anymore, what we have, let's say, how can I say that, what we have come to an end with. And so we left our old leaves and we are ready to spring out, and we're getting ready for that, and it will come, of course, gradually. And I would say this is like it's an internal individual process and of course a collective one that we also share with the other than humans, with other living beings. And it's a great analogy with one of the most important aspects of ancestral healing. Of course, it's not the whole point of ancestral healing, but it's a major part of that. Bringing to an end, bringing to a conclusion what has been impacted your lineage through the process of ancestral healing. This is one of the major, or maybe I can even say the central point of how ancestral healing articulates itself, I would say. And for that, if you are interested in knowing more, even I assume you have the question how to do that. I invite you to join our newsletter. If you're new on this channel, there is a newsletter dedicated to ancestral connection, and you can join the newsletter for free. You will receive some news about that related to ancestral healing and also our program. We are starting this spring a program called Ancestral Connection, and we deal with ancestral healing. We deal first with the concept of ancestors from African perspectives, who are called the ancestors, and we look at the differences between ancestors, ascendants, departed ones. So if you want to be familiar with those concepts, join the newsletter. You may already find like a video about that. I will add the link in the description below this video, so you can also have a look at this video. We will look at how like the things that have been impacted our lineage may manifest in our lives with concrete examples. So if you are not sure whether or not it's for you, you can also join the newsletter, and through these examples, maybe it will speak to you. It will speak to your life experiences, or maybe someone that you know. So it's also why it can be interesting to join the newsletter. Maybe it's not directly for you, but maybe for someone that you know. That could be a good starting point. We will look at some simple, accessible rituals and ceremonies that you can do on your own to engage in ancestral healing, and also engage on a, I would say, daily basis, or at least regular basis, without the need of like a long organization or planning a long time ahead. I believe that's also important to have some simple, accessible practices that we can incorporate in our routine, in our daily lives, without feeling overwhelmed. Um, because I believe that when we feel overwhelmed, then we tend to postpone it, or even simply forget about it and not doing it. Whereas it's important, as I have said from the beginning, the whole, at least the central idea, is to bring to an end processes that have been burdening your lineage when you do ancestral healing. So that's the key point of that. And why we start that in spring, I guess you have already understood, like the analogy. The idea is to be able to enter this new season, this new, I would say, natural cycle with brand new leaves. Uh, and then we will be able to give birth to new fruits in our lives. Um, to be able to do that, we need to remove the old leaves. So I'm sure that you have already done that during winter. This process is like a support to enter spring, I would say, in another new way. And to end, this program is also helping to prepare for the retreat that we're going to have in October, at the end of October of this year. The retreat will be centered around ancestral connections. It will be a physical retreat when we will join together, and we will have a couple of activities. So the newsletter, the program that we start in spring, the Ancestral Connection program, all that are preparations to join the retreat. Of course, it's not mandatory to join the program then to be able to attend the retreat, but it's really recommended, I would say. So don't wait that much. Join already the newsletter. The first newsletter is going to come soon, by the end of this month, so you still have a couple of days to register and invite the people that you know to register to the newsletter. I hope to see you there. And for now, let's take care of ourselves and of each other.